The Duelist Nexus info dump is here. Make sure you guys smash the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. We got the first look at Duelist Nexus here, and there's a lot of info to unpack here from what we've been given. Remember, July 28th is what we're going to be looking at for this set to be dropping. So straight off the bat, Crimson Dragon got confirmed a secret in the set. Am I surprised about that? No, you shouldn't be either. We knew that this was the sneak peek promo, and we knew that Konami always follows the trend of making the sneak peek card a secret rare. We are following the exact same trend here, which I'm actually fine with. I like the idea of, you know, the most powerful card in the set, honestly feeling like it's belonging of its spot here. Now, as we move on along, we got confirmation that Revolution Synchron also is a secret, and I know a lot of people's wallets are actually crying at the thought of this, and I've already heard people go, are you kidding me? Like, we were really going to make this the secret rare in the set? I mean, if you didn't expect Revolution Synchron to be the secret, I actually was going to call you crazy at this point in time, because this is like the core headliner of the set next to Crimson Dragon, in my opinion. A tuner monster that allows you to use it from the hand to universally climb up into Crystal Wing. Like, it is insane. No matter how you want to shape it up, you knew that this should be expected. Then it looks like Wheel Synchron's probably going to be a super rare. I am glad to see that this one did dodge at least a little bit of value here. Now, we did get confirmation here on Mirror Swordsman and the Cornfield here. They are maintaining the name Illusion, which we already kind of knew that. I'm absolutely fine with that. And then, yeah, these are probably going to be some super low rarity stuff. Probably in the super rare department and or common, if I had to guess. They don't have any of the respective names to make them into the ultra rare category. So that's a win-win in my personal opinion, as long as, you know, you kind of get that down. Now, we do have over here the Gazelle Emberflement as well. So these are also going to be fitting into the bill of, you know, hopefully the lower rarity category. I'm actually kind of surprised here that they didn't make these into ultra rares, because that definitely seemed like something that they would have done. Maybe the Chimera Fusion will be an ultra, but I don't know, it kind of feels like a little bit of a miss at this stage to have not made that a little bit higher rarity. And then, of course, Chimera, the king of the Phantom Beast, ended up making it in to an ultra rare slot. This is the one that plagues my nightmares at night, that gives the deck the hand rip effect during the end phase. And trust me when I say this, you're not going to have a very fun time when this guy rolls out here and, you know, like they're mid-combo and then they just lull you up. I'll just go ahead and rip that card out of your hand. You're just like, what was the point of all of this? Well, that's what we're looking at here. Now, Emperor Charles the Great. You know, we couldn't have just left it Charlemagne. We went ahead and we stripped it down to an ultra rare. Now, the thing about this is the card that does make the big old level 9 synchro basically the thing that goes crazy with this. This turns Charles here into one of the coolest cards in the game. And I do think that you are going to enjoy the power-up you are going to get with this for the deck. Speaking of power-ups here, we did get confirmation that Almace and the Noble Arms Museum are both ultra rares. I'm not too crazy about these either making their way into ultra rare slots, but it is perfectly understandable because they are basically the heart and soul of the deck. At least the Noble Arms Museum is literally the heart and soul of the way that this deck wants to play. So I'm cool with this at, you know, the end of the day. Yeah. All right. What else we got back here? Altergeist Adminia also making her way not into a secret rare slot. I'm actually cool with this. Adminia is a fantastic card for Altergeist, all things considered. I mean, it is, you know, one of the reasons why the deck is going to be a little bit better. Good news is it's a one-of, though. You don't have to bulk down on very many of these. This is good enough to go here. And then, of course, here we are going to be getting the Maulwisp and the Altergeist Revitalization here. I care more about Maulwisp than I do Revitalization here. But once again, it looks like these are both probably going to be super/common. They tend to bulk up every one of these other category cards into, you know, what looks like a super or a common. But I'm assuming it's probably going to be a common of some sort here. Next up is Testenia is going to be your new archetype here. And I'm not particularly all that crazy about this, to be honest with you, because just kind of looking at the way that the archetype looks, it is kind of interesting. We kind of start things off, it was described as like an orb in the world here, and then it feels like the orb is going to kind of evolve over time, as you see here. I don't know what the art for this one's going to be, but this feels like a field spell or some sort of particular thing along the way. And then, of course, if you're not too familiar with this, this should remind you of some of our friends out of the Emancipator game, where, let's be honest here, we already know that this is probably going to be a rock theme, and they're probably looking to put Emancipator back on the map here. And then look at this little guy, the little wolf dog here. I'm hoping that these do have some sort of synergy here with Altergeist to make them better. And then the final description, well, actually we also had this little guy here too. So a lot of monster dedication in this set. And then they had this thing as well. So this looks like it's getting a multi-form here as well. And then there was the crystal god at the end, as they were declaring it. Basically, you're going to stare at its awe at the end of the world here. But it's definitely interesting that they're giving this deck a super big boss monster. That's pretty standard procedure here at this point in time. But all things considered, in terms of like the power-ups and scaling for this, it doesn't feel like too super crazy at the end of the day. But rock support, I'll take it. Now, what you see on your screen here is the world exclusive card. Now, for those of you that know, this was getting ported in via the 25th Century campaign. Now, the thing that's very interesting to me about this was they made an announcement saying that there are going to be, for the next 3 sets after this, it's going to be the exact same card ported in, which means we just lost our hopes and dreams of getting Zark, shooting Quasar, and all of those just got destroyed. So you're like, why are they going to reprint the exact same card 3 times? No. This is 4 printings of the same card with a different background. You can say that that's going to be lazy all you want, but they're really pushing the 25th anniversary here for this, and they want you to know that this is a collector's card. They want you to be able to enjoy this. So it's going to be something interesting to collect. I'm very curious to know what the price point is going to be on this. And we also got confirmation with the quarter centuries here that all 24 of the other ones are going to be spread between the ultras and the secret rares. If your card gets bumped from a super or down to a super rare or a common, bad news. You're not going to get a QC, it seems like. Konami's dedicating everything, all hands on deck here, to the ultras in the secret category. I'm not particularly crazy about that, but that's the decision that they're making for this set. And I'm also not a huge fan of the recoloring here. If it was like a playable card, I think that'd be cool, but it's 10,000 Dragon and 4 different recoloring backgrounds, the exact same art. I feel like they're going to try to pair the art color to the set color, and well, which means, you know, we start off with green for Duelist Nexus, and then we go into Age of Overlord with all of that. Everything else that we got out of today, they told us that there are going to be additional set info out of the rest of the week. I don't know what more that they have to give us, but it will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for info, and then on Friday they are going to do the pack opening. So I'm assuming that Testenia is going to be one of the things that they're going to make a dedicated video on, and insert obligatory, I need to go get my Emancipator cards now before it's too late. So Duelist Nexus goes on sale July 28th. You'll have your sneak peek weekend before all of this, all the craziness will be available. And by Friday here, you should have an idea of what's going on with the set. So you got an extreme quick update here as to what's going on. And when you can get the chance to look, once again, this far down the pipeline here, you already know that pre-sales are going to begin the minute that you see this video. So pay attention to Kong's cards, use discount code MCL40, and I guarantee you that Kong's is going to stay on top of all of this as each and every day goes through here. So it's going to be something that you'll get the chance to look forward to. I can't wait to see how Revolution Synchron is going to look as a secret rare, actually, and as a quarter century. I'm massively excited for all of the potential that there is still left in this set. So, what do you think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and holy moly, what a day. Patrons, thank you. ya!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.